So these are like my plants. They're kind of doing well, they're kind of not. The ones that are surviving are doing okay, but I feel kind of sad over my forget-me-nots. They're just not surviving, and I'm not sure if they'll recover. But it would be nice if, one portion of this plant recovers, because I do dearly love forget-me-nots, and it would be a really good thing to have it recover to save me from buying more seeds. And it would also sort of make me feel like, I don't know, something survived and it's going to be okay now that it's survived. But so far that little bit over in the top left hand corner looks like it may be on the rise. This forget-me-not that was in this plant was so dead that it just crumbled apart. So I kept it well watered, so I'm not really sure why on earth it did. It just was time, but it had little bits of the leaf with bits of a root on it. And so what I did was I just planted the leaves right into the soil, and that one in the top left hand corner up there, and up there, yeah, this one. That one looks like it might do something, but yeah, everything else looks pretty dead. Like there's a leaf there in the left hand side there. And here, I trimmed off most of the leaves. I kept a few ones which have the green on this side, but most of them have been trimmed off, or the dead leaves have been trimmed. I'm hoping that the plant actually recovers somehow, that it sort of grows some more sprouts. I'm not sure if it does that on the stems of what the leaves used to be on, or whether it regrows, but hopefully something might regrow out of all this. But like I said, the one on the side looks like it may regrow, so at least that's a good thing. I feel kind of sad that, I took the time to, move them on, and they just really crumbled under the new soil. I would have been better off keeping them struggling along in the other pot, but whatever, if it's not meant to be, I'll just have to buy some new ones and put them right in the plant. This one's growing. I forget what this on earth I planted here. That's got a little pink stem, so one of them's finally coming out. I'm always worried I bury plants in too deep, but this one's poking out, so shows the little bits of plant can, take the climb up. This one is doing amazingly well. This has got, I think, 17 out of 20. I realized it was the one with the 20 seeds, so 17 out of 20 have grown up, and the other two are still waiting for them to grow somehow. So the seeds are just, I don't know, I guess they'll come up on their own. But that one there is doing really well. It's got a lot of strong plants. They're buried at a good depth, so that when they're climbing out, they're quite strong in their root system, which means that they may survive a lot better than, say, those little green ones over there, which I need to take care not to bother while they're growing up, so that they don't die on me. So these two bulbs here almost bursting, but the little one is the runt bulb. It probably won't bloom, but yeah, they're just kind of waiting to blossom. So yeah, so I've got a lot of plants, just have to take a couple weeks and see where they are later. And I've got a climbing array of tiny little insects, those little things. I almost accidentally cut one when I was trimming the forget-me-nots, because there was a little baby one on one of the leaves hiding. and it wasn't moving, but it moved totally last minute, and I was like, well, I almost got that tiny little bug, but it flew off, and so it wasn't harmed. But it was really like I was snipping, like literally snipping right where it was sitting, and I didn't realize it was there, and then it flew off, and I was like, oh, I almost snipped you, little bug. So yeah, but I need to find my clippers because I've been using scissors, and I need to find my clippers so that I can clip them with something that's a lot sharper than a scissor and stuff. But yeah, the plant's got a good water today, and yeah, just waiting for them to grow and grow and grow.